Alright, hey, it's Allie and this is day 11 and this is the day that I am deciding to add our Christmas card. It is on the back of day 10. You can see obviously day 10 follows day 11. I actually ordered our Christmas card this size on purpose this year so that it would fit into this album. So in past years I've done vertical ones that I think are closer to 5x7, or anyway, they're bigger than the 4x6 size. So I knew that I could either put it into the album itself, which is super fun, and I still might do that. The other thing I was kind of playing around with here was the envelope. This is the envelope that we're sending it out in, and maybe I'll just do this on this side here, and I could still punch holes in that. I was kind of thinking about doing it opposite, but I do like the idea of being able to turn it and seeing kind of our funny picture on the back, and I can just cut this envelope up to be 4x6 so that it would fit inside there. You know, other things like the tag could go in there, but I just kind of like the green, and I was playing around with this idea of making a pattern with one of these, with a stamp that was on one of the stamp sets, and this white pigment stays on ink. So let's try that. I'm just cutting this down to 4x6, cutting up the envelope. Good reminder that you know you can just cut things up. This might be out of the frame there. 4x6, okay, that's basically 4x6 right there. So easily could go in behind the day 11 or day 10, or I can just go like this. I liked that I had a green envelope this year. That was different too, and I was thinking of just making a little thing here. But I've got this Oh What Fun from the Paisley Press stamp set this year had these circles on it. And it works, the white works actually really good on a paper color like this. I was also thinking, like, do I want to put, see what happens. We're playing around. This is experimentation. Let's see what the big one looks like. The other thing I was thinking about doing, the reason why I had this tape out is because one of my other thoughts initially as I was driving in the car was if I had that full envelope, I could put washi tape down along the edge. I could still do that on here so that it's not, I'm not actually punching through the card, but I'm punching through the washi tape instead. Like you could layer two, you know, it would be something like this that would go, and then this is the part that would get punched into the album. Basically, you're creating like a place for the rings to go. But I think I'm just gonna put it in there. I wanna see what the white one looks like. So again, this is StazOn Pigment ink. Jen Scow, I think, was the one that I saw or read about using this before. So being able to do white on there looks pretty cool. Do I want to put, maybe I'll put like two little ones on there that are kind of coming off the bottom. I'm basically just wanting to do a little bit of a pattern on here using, I kind of just wanted to do the circles, but let's see if I, underneath there, these could just kind of be over on the side here. Hopefully that looks like a one. Yeah, it's hard to tell that that's actually an 11. I think I'm going to flip it over and just go with the circles. Again, choose your own adventure, right? And I could also do kind of what I did the other day, is find other circle, you know, like another circle-y pattern. But this one I kind of wanted to just be green to go along with the green in our card there. Of course I don't do it exactly right, so then I might need to cut this again. Maybe I'll just do kind of a trial here on this one. You could totally put something inside those. Yeah, it's not gonna work. That didn't really work for what I wanted to do. I kind of like it better just plain. Let me think about this for a minute. Okay, something else that I could do that would be still kind of consistent with what I have going on there is making some little thing like this that could be inside here, because I don't really have anything that I actually want to say about the card necessarily, but I like the idea of having some kind of pattern that I could use on one of these cards that would go with that. Let's see, I'm just gonna something like that with this on top of it, where I could still put the date, right, our 20, just a little bit of decoration to go along with the card is kind of what I'm looking for now. This again is a really easy day. Like the day when I put in my Christmas card is generally like one of the easiest days, which I like having those mixed in. I like having that kind of variety in there. So let's see. And I'll have the 11 will be here on my card, and then I could put some other little something down in there. Kind of just like those three things. Simple, using a few of the things that were in there. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. So I'm going to put the chipboard circle down first. And then I'm gonna have the tree on top. At first I also looked at like Fa La La. That was another thing I looked at there. I didn't even dive into everything that's in the kit. And then I can put my adhesive to go onto the other page, or onto the journal card right there. And I cut it so that, I mean, partly because I was working with the scrap, so I wanted to cut it so that it had enough extra there. And then let's see what I can find to put right down on the bottom. Sorry, I led you astray with saying I was going to use the pigment. The StazOn pigment ink. It still looked cool, it just didn't make the same look that I was looking for. Same kind of thing that I actually wanted on there. Let's see. Could do another one of those guys, that would be cute. Or there's also just this little gold star that could go right on there. I think I'm gonna do that guy on there this time. That's from the main kit. Glue pen. Move it over so it's more in the middle there. So again, yes, I could have written some kind of a story. I just didn't really have a story necessarily to tell related to the Christmas card. It kind of is the same story that I told last year, which is that I wanted it had it done on my birthday. That's kind of like what I want for my birthday now, is to just have that done. Go outside and take our picture and try to make it as simple as possible. So that's what we do. So I'm just going to trim or punch holes in here and just have it be in the album itself. Then we can see it as we're turning the pages. It's kind of right in Elliot's face. But we can see him on the front side. So there we go. Just adding that in. Nice little way to get the Christmas card in there. Simple and easy. And this is our funny picture. Our serious or our regular picture on one side and our funny picture on the other side. And then we'll tackle day 12 tomorrow. So that's day 11 for you. And also, obviously, you could easily write more, right? You could write a whole story, write that out, put it in there. I just didn't really feel like I had much to say about it, and that's totally fine too. It's the mix, right? Kind of the mixture of everything. All right, hope you guys have a great night, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.